officially live.
I'm not
So you
but
are
oh,
here, and
I didn't do my
n-
Instagram.
no, that doesn't matter at all because you
Okay.
stop repeating yourself.
Okay. Are you live?
We are
We
live,
are.
Okay.
and we stream on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and that's it for today.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
We are live for the last 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 seconds. And Roger officially told us that the fear has left his body and that he is not repeating himself anymore.
Yeah,
So,
because I can see
um,
everything.
we are, it's like a mushroom trip.
No, and that's yeah, that's exactly it. When you reach a place where you can see things so clearly, but it was this process that I moved through, and this is what I'm going to give to everyone else because we're moving through a really transformative time in our lives and in our world. And what I have is this way to guide people to their highest self and eventually our entire humanity.
And what is this doing with your, like, if the thoughts are gone, like if the thoughts are completely gone, like you have no thoughts at all, and there is no past, there is no future.
Hmm. You heal,
Mm-hmm. And how does this feel?
calm, embodied.
Mm-hmm. What else? Calm and body is great.
You um you can see a different future for
Okay,
yourself and for
cool.
the
And
world.
what does this future do in the present?
Sorry.
What what is this future doing in the present? Like what's present?
Um, what's present is to do the thing that's within you to own, to bring to the world, each person. And
How
there's a
does this feel,
timing to
this
it.
thing? How does this feel, this thing?
How, how does it feel?
Yeah.
It feels empowered. It feels, well, first of all, it feels unstoppable. It feels empowered because, no matter what you've been through, you reach this place where you know you can go further. That's all. And it's continual. And that's
Can I
what I
talk
had to be at this
can I
age
talk
to
with
be able to,
Wilhelm now?
sure.
Yeah, let's bring him on. Let me ask Wilhelm some questions.
Okay, wait a second. Let's do it. Okay. Oh, this is good. Wait a minute. Okay, 1
All
second.
right. I asked the first question before Wilhelm starts speaking.
Wait a minute. Let me turn this up. 1 second.
Yeah, so before Wilhelm starts talking, I'm going to ask the question.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait a minute. You don't want me to go there yet?
No, I asked Wilhelm the first question. He's
Oh, okay.
answering
Okay.
on my question.
Okay. Wait, 1 sec. 1 sec.
All right, Wilhelm, are you there? Can I ask you
Yes,
something?
you can. Yes.
Cool. Why is Roger repeating himself and not listening to what Anja and I tried to tell him right now?
Because he's showing the resistance that you all have, and he needed to move through it to be able to demonstrate it to you because that's what you move through in your human existence. And so he took on the role, he's done it for so long, where he could demonstrate that resistance that you each have in various ways that prevents you from accessing your higher self or greater understanding. And you're at a place in your life, in your world right now, where this was the role that he set up. Now we did something else. We had him see the order of your universe, which is something that's many difficult for many people to accept or understand, as it was for him. So we had him even today sit down and do the messages that we've given him over the last 18 years that were in an order that progress, and you each progress in a different way. Your society is moving through, your civilization is moving through a time now where everyone's not doing that, which is why you have the different conflicts that you're seeing, witnessing in your world, and everyone's might be witnessing in their individual lives. And his role, resistant as he was, he took on that role to bring it to this time. And we had him even show the organization, because many of you do not understand there's an energetic organization by your planets, your galaxies, and all of that. And that's what comes about and where you are in this world now, which is why it's looked a little different. And so we had him show the chaos. We had him gave him an article and a message in 2012 about unity and chaos. We specifically did that for the United States because they're moving through a
Okay,
really great time now.
thank you. I have this with Roger for like a few years now, that Roger
Mhm.
keeps repeating himself and like kind of presenting himself in the same way. Anja, just please tell Wilhelm and ask the next question for us, please.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we had a chat with Roger. It was a very interesting conversation about him repeating certain words, the
Mhm.
same words. And now I see, yeah, he really is ready to step into his power, to
Mhm.
really show up without attachment to the past. And we would like to help him. We would like to support him with that. So tomorrow we are all very excited to see the next video
Mhm.
in different energy, in like how he will express himself. But is there something that we can do to support him?
It's already been done because we had him do this last night. We had him put together things to show the resistance that he's had, but also when you move through it, then you have healing. And this is what we have given you all for this time in your world. And he had to demonstrate it, and he had to show the doubt. And as we've said, and we showed him even the message for tomorrow that we gave him last year that says it's always your self-doubt. That's for each of you. He just took on the role in this lifetime to demonstrate that. And so now he's moving to this next place because you all are meant to do that, especially at this time in your world, because it is so needed. You're needing to love yourselves and to go to that next version of yourself, which is always in your consciousness. He just took on the role of compiling all of our work because we gave it
Hmm.
to him and he couldn't remember
You,
it before.
I have one question in this, like, what are three words that you can give Roger right now in order for him to act on what Anya and I would love for him to experience?
He's done
Three
that.
words.
That three words. How do you mean?
So what are three words that Roger can embody now in order for him to leave the old self behind and act anew?
Well, yes, that's what he's giving. That's what he's doing and giving to everyone. Is that your past doesn't matter and your future is before you, which is why we had him use the infinite intelligence idea, so that you're all
Hmm.
accessing intelligence at different levels continually. You're not going to always hold it. You're not going to always be there. And he's demonstrating the process. Well, he agreed to bring in that process to give it to all of you.
Anya, you try.
I can feel it. Okay, um, let's empower Roger. Now, Willem, Jarne, and me. Let's empower Roger. Let's give him
Yes.
the words, the sentences. How can he present himself? Not with the not with the work that he's doing, not with the mission that he has,
Uh-huh.
but with the words, with the empowerment, with the sentences that he can show up in the world.
He
Not as a savior, not as somebody that has something to offer, but as a human being, embodied Roger.
Well, this is where we had him move today, is that we said you must let go of the old. You've embodied it all, you've created it all, and now the next step is to take others, demonstrate what you're all meant to do, is to help others move to that next step. And he's done his job in that way. And so then we told him tomorrow, this is what you're owning, which is why we gave him a deadline. Just change things today. That's exactly it. So that's showing each of you how you stand in that next version of who you have become. And that's what he's doing.
I believe that Roger can channel you with his open eyes, and I think Roger is here in this present moment in time. And the information that comes through you right now, Roger, is you hear what I'm saying. And I believe that you are able to be this clear channel of this universal wisdom all the time, every day, without needing to prove anything, without needing to go into a trance mode.
He it's back and forth. No, and this is what we've shown. We had, even today, we had him put up a video that he had no memory of from 4 years ago, where all the information came through, but he did not remember it. He's not always here. He's at different levels. You each are, and so he can access information from the grander scheme of things, as we call it, and then he doesn't remember it all. And so we understand some of you may get frustrated. His family has done the same thing, but he doesn't remember it. And that's why he is a direct channel from when he's getting information through us. But again, you each have different levels of where you access, and you don't stay there all the time, but it's going to be unique for each of you.
What is the reason, Willem, what is the reason that we three are together?
For support, for collaboration. You're in a time in your world where more of you are coming together to create a greater synergy of the energy that needs to come through. He's been always introverted and hides his entire life, which is why it's better when he has support. And that's what the only time he's ever been successful in his life, when he had other people who were putting him out there, because he would hide otherwise. And so this is why that is so helpful. You each have those elements that are not going to all be the same, but you each have elements which are meant to come together. Now you're moving it through a world that's experiencing so much separation that's existed within each of you and then in your world. And so as you come together and support one another, which is why we told him to bring more people together so that you all feel that level of support. So that's why this configuration works really well for him and for all of you.
Amazing. And tomorrow, when Roger wakes up, what is the first thing that he can do?
He's going to do he's going to talk. He's going to put his things out, just as we've always had him do, but we already had him do it. We had him do it today. He's already created what's going out, what he's putting out tomorrow, because we give him the information in advance. And so he's just going to go about. But the main thing now is that he must shift and have more people come into this work. And that's why he's been holding himself back, and in many different ways, which he's acknowledged. And so this is which you each have done.
But how authentic is it to try bringing people into the work when Roger himself is not changing?
We have given him the work. It's already written. It's already done. He can see it now. We just had to show it to him that it was already there. And so then, and you each move through a process in your consciousness that only happens day by day. He's written it all. And so now he needs to go and put it together in a way that's functional so more people can use it. That's where he's held himself back, because he stopped a long time ago with putting it together in a way that can allow it. Your brains operate in the human form. This is why cognitive behavior training is so important, because if you go over it, you break down the old limiting ideas, and he's just written it all, and it's shown up in his body, which is why he's had all the physical, the mind-body healing. So now he has to take that next step, because the other thing he's done is not allowing himself to prosper, and that's because he was just holding it. But it was also a timing thing that we wanted you all to accept it, and which is a message we gave you. The timing is always perfect. You just come to understand it later, and that's where he is right now.
Should we bring Roger back? We miss him.
I don't know. Like I can get some. I don't know. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. We
We
could.
can. We
Okay.
can. Let's.
Okay. Okay. Let's. Yeah. So it's interesting, I think, what we're demonstrating here, because I can clearly see the different consciousnesses coming through the channel. I can see it. I think, Anja, you see it as well. And Roger, there are parts when you're there, and I see how your consciousness is interrupting, like your egoic consciousness is interrupting the clear channel of Wilhelm. I can see it very clearly in the way that you channel. It is when questions are asked that are personal to you, your Roger self goes in the way of the clear channel. So this has been fascinating. Anja, what's your take?
I don't remember.
Exactly that. I mean, when Roger is channeling for everybody else, it's completely clear. But when there are questions about you, your personal life, and you, like what we were talking before, then it's not a Willem anymore.
Well, that's probably true because when you're, yeah, because I can ask, yeah, I don't know what came through, but yeah, when it comes to me, no, I don't want to go there. So
Wow. Yeah, interesting.
So guys,
Really.
I think what it shows me again is that Roger is kind of an example for the world
mm,
right now that we have to stop talking about ourselves
mm,
and we have to stop talking about what we will do or what we have not done and
mm,
start being. So our doing is coming from that place of being with we don't need to prove, we don't need to talk,
mm,
and we're simply transmitting that which wants to be transmitted through us. We don't need to repeat ourselves because every time we use the same language, we're spinning in circles and we are actually not evolving. We are keeping ourselves stuck by using the same frameworks
mm.
again and again and again and again. So it is like this is how time is looping. This is how we feel trapped in time. And this is how we feel we still have to do anything or something, or we don't have to do anything at all. We are already there. Like we don't need to prove, we don't need to talk, we don't need to add another video, we don't need to record another video, we don't need to talk about the same information every day again and again and again and again. We have
Right,
to reinvent ourselves every day anew without us talking about it. So we have to
right.
show up every day in a new way because every day is a new day. Every day my body has changed. Some cells left my body, some new cells invented themselves. I'm changing form. I'm changing from one thing to another, and this is what we humans are right now in the process of. So it's time
Yeah.
for the embodiment rather than the talking about what we should do, what we have not done, what we will do, on those types of things.
What my role was to when you think about mindset, when you think about using your consciousness, I was meant to write it all of these years and put it together. And now the next step is to give it to others for them to use. That was my role. And then so they can do the same process. And
I
that's why I
think
put
I
out there.
think I think I think this podcast is a great setting to let you know that I don't think you need to record more videos, Roger.
And what
I
no, I
think
mean
you can stop recording. I think you can stop recording videos, and I think you can start just stay in this podcast. We will have you channel the wisdom and be able to present the
that
wisdom in this
that's
setting.
great. I'd
But
love
I
that.
th don't think you need to record any more videos, really.
Yeah.
I think all you have to focus on is to structure the work and to really have it
That's
structured. So with the next time you go and present, it'll be a different presentation.
That's exactly it. That's why I put the three things together for the through today, through the 23rd. And so now it's about working with people. I want to do little workshops and bring people together and do all of that. So that's what's next.
Amazing.
It's done. It's
It's done. Yeah, Roger, it's
you can see
done.
and if they people see the process it on the website on any advice for today, it's just kind of all laid out there.
It's done. It's yeah,
It's
like when
it's
you look
done,
back,
yeah. It's done.
it's done. Like when you look back,
Mhm.
okay, you've been channeling for like 37 years now, Willem, and like all 18 like it's
Um,
done. So
yeah, but the thing is, people know all the work I was just writing the entire time. That was my entire life was just writing. I was
I
only
know,
till
amazing. And you
21.
did an amazing, amazing, amazing job. So now you came to
Hmm.
the, last chapter. Now you can really do what you were writing.
And
Now you
that's
can really share with the world what you were saying. Now you can really show what you were, observing. So,
that's exactly it's bringing and having more people come into the work, and that's what
yes,
it is.
Amazing. Amazing. So tell me,
It's
Roger, what do you want to do? Like, what is your, yeah, what is your wish? Like, what is your desire? How can people support you, help you? You
The
know,
I want people to come and do this work because that's the thing that makes the most difference. There was three people that came in, and so when I can see how they come to this greater awareness so quickly, as a matter of fact, that's the part that is thrilling because you don't, when you're creating something, you don't know until you start to see the effects of it. And there were
yeah.
three people just in this last week that were just demonstrating. This one guy in particular saying he uncovered so much of his life and what was going on and what he thought and how it opened up and he started to heal all of these different things. That's the most thrilling. So
I
that's
love
what I
it.
want to do.
Yeah. Awesome. Would you like to also be on other podcasts or
Oh
like
yeah.
speaking events and stuff like that? Yeah. So amazing. Now
mhm.
you're ready. Now you're ready.
Yes, and that's the other thing. Doing more uh speaking things is would be really wonderful, and then having my channeling session set up where I can talk, where I can do that working with people,
Mm,
because what I found is that because I don't see them. I don't want to know, that's why we always did it where I would just have somebody read the questions because I don't want to know what they look like. I don't want to know anything about them because then I can access their soul. And that's the
mhm,
thing that's most thrilling.
If
mm,
if you want, if you would like to, we could maybe organize it that if you have those private channelings that I on your side and guiding the people in and guiding the people out if you feel like it. So you just have to channel clearly without having any interference coming through. If you feel the call to do that, I'd be
Yeah, no,
honored
that's what
to
that listen, that would be the best.
provide the space for it.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be the best.
yeah, we have school communities. Jarne has school communities. I have school communities. You know, there are, yeah, like all
Let's
together
do
there are,
that. No,
quite a lot of people
Hmm.
there. So
that would be
that
great.
would be a,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys. Winning generation. I forgot the intro, but this is not a podcast, guys. It's not a podcast. It's a living conversation, and I kind of want to show light also on like the aspect of channeling as I found in the last years, specifically since I'm in contact with Roger, that we all channel all the time. It's just really depending on what frequency we're tuned into, and we can tune into certain frequencies with our intention. So we're setting the intention, we are in tension. Yeah, our body is in a certain tension, in a certain vibration, in a frequency that
Mhm.
allows us to transmit that frequency. Some people go into trance to connect to their higher self, to their ancestors, to their family, soul family, whatever, to Arcturians, to whoever, you name it. Roger is channeling Wilhelm, a collective consciousness based from his higher self. For me, I'm kind of like an open channel, is how I see it as well. Like, and I'm receiving this information as well since I'm a child, so I'm very grateful, and it's funny how these all things come together. This is why I asked those challenging questions to Roger whilst he was channeling, to really see how his ego tries to distort the clear information that is actually accessible. And no matter who is listening right now, this information is accessible to all of us all the time. I believe to be so. And because I experience it myself, and I know Anja knows this as well, it's like it's a feeling, it's a sensation, it's an inner knowing. We can't help but transmit the wisdom if we are in our center, if we're in our true self, core being essence. So yeah, thank you for being here.
Great.
thank
Thank you.
you, magical.
Awesome.
Uh,
Okay, guys, see you soon. Peace.
Okay.
Talk soon. Love you.
Yes, love, love, love.